It's day 2 of the 2017 Compton Tartar Classic here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Citrus and AVC Antelope Valley, the Marauders, will look to upset Citrus in a few minutes coming up here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can catch us on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1, or on our website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson with you on today's broadcast. Spread the word, everybody. You don't have to be in front of a computer to watch the game live. You can watch it from your smartphone, tablet, PC. Hey, you got an Apple TV, Xbox One, YouTube app, SoCal College Sports 1. Catch this one live, upscaled to 1080p. Live from El Camino Compton Center, SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage, 3C2A men's basketball. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway with you on game 2, on day 2 of our coverage here of the Tartar Classic. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, and Matt Henson, graphics producer, technical director today. Ready to get underway here. And breaking news here to start the game, Julian Payton will not be playing in this one. Strained shoulder. If you watched yesterday's ball game versus Mount Sac, he was fouled intentionally on a breakaway, and he was grabbed by the shoulder, which resulted in the injury. Not a lot of range of motion in that shoulder. We hope he gets well soon. Obviously a big part of what they do. Led the team along with Jamar Kemp in assists yesterday, both with 5 apiece. And an impressive win versus Mount Sac. Coming into that game, there were a few coaches that were telling me that was going to be a bad matchup for Antelope Valley. So much for that. Dispelling that rumor with a 77-61 victory over the Mounties in round 1 of this tournament. Yesterday, like I said, a very impressive performance all around. Really, Jamar Kemp coming off of the bench, a double-double, 12-10, and the 5 assists that we just mentioned. And leading the way, Demarie Jones with 19 yesterday, 7 rebounds, a couple of steals, an assist. Lights out yesterday was Demarie, but look for Jamar Kemp to not only bring up the basketball, but facilitate from the high post. You might even see him bring it up in a Draymond Green type of fashion.
Very surprised for a man his size to be able to be as smooth the basketball, Mike. He's a very Draymond Green-esque for a forward/center for AVC. Almost like Vlade Divac-ish back in the day. A bit bigger, though, in size. Less flops, too.
About ready to go, and it's Citrus winning the tip. We'll get to their starters shortly. Citrus, the Owls, they absolutely shoot it lights out. And the player to watch, Jeremy Smith, is the engine that makes it run from the top of the key. 15-footer, no good, rebounded by Jamar Kemp.
It's a good look, though. Very fluid offense, not wasted movement so far for the Owls.
The mission today will be to keep Smith in front. This is Gregory Floyd. It's Osi Nwachukwu, Floyd, Miles Wise, Demarie Jones, and Jamar Kemp in the starting lineup for the Marauders. Here's Kemp with it, behind the back dribble, into the lane.
Nice
great
pass.
Backdoor, Osi Nwachukwu strikes first blood for the Marauders.
That's a great backdoor pass from Jamari Kemp.
Antelope Valley 2-0. On top of Citrus. Citrus has only lost 2 games on the season, and that came to both teams that were in the final a year ago. For the 3C2A, San Diego City and Fullerton. In fact, versus San Diego City, the loss to them, which was later avenged only by 1 point, lost by 7 to Fullerton earlier in the year.
Foul on the weak side was on Jones, by the way, Mike.
Demarie Jones needs to be wary of that, needs to stay out of foul trouble. Obviously, lack of depth here for the Marauders with Peyton out. Near side with it, this is Kyle Gray. Gray from 8 feet, off of the backboard, no good. Kemp tries to save it from going out of bounds, right to the Owls. Smith with it out front, wide open. This is Gray from 3, and he nails it. Well, it was the Owls yesterday in a win versus L.A. Pierce. How did they shoot it from beyond the arc? 48%. You better get a hand up.
You might want to, or you might lose by a lot.
Second time in the win yesterday that they have reached triple digits on the season. AVC can put up points themselves in a win over El Camino. They hung 148 points in, and here's Gregory Floyd on the baseline.
So once again, running the offense for success for AVC. Pick and roll, nice backdoor pass for the easy stuff.
Smith,
nice block by Kemp.
Floyd with a rebound, back the other way. Here's Wise. Wise nearly lost the dribble. He's guarded by Smith. Kemp sets a pick. There's a switch on defense. Wise by himself. Smith recovers. Wide open. Floyd in the corner from 3. Little flat, no good. Rebounded by Gray.
Just a point here, Mike. You might want to see Kemp on a pick and roll to the basket sometimes. With a man, so you can't really guard him in the paint. He's so big.
Gray from 3, he'll try it again, and he'll hit again, and Gray early on, 2 for 2.
And now going against Kemp's size, he can't get out to the 3-point line, made him pay. Not a hand in his face.
Alexoi Ziska, along with Gray, Quentin Bailey, Smith, and Amon.
That's a nice move in the post.
Osi Nwachukwu again ties it up at 6-all.
Very smooth move. Took his time, no hurry, and went with the offhand as well.
2 teams that can score in bunches on the season. Antelope Valley averages 82 points a game. Gray again, he has all 8 points for the Owls. 85 points a game on the season for the Owls. 8-6. Citrus up by a bucket. Near steal there, Nwachukwu fouled in the act. He'll go to the line. It looked like he was fouled by Ziska.
1 point to look at, Mike. If we look at the pick and roll with Kemp and the guards, look at where Kemp is going. Kemp mostly floats to the outside. Gray's a great passer, but at some point he could either go and slip it or go and get the rock and take somebody to the rim with his size.
Absolutely. First free throw up, no good for Nwachukwu. Jones will come off. He'll be replaced by Jeremy Tinnen. Jalon Tinnen, rather. Excuse me. And Sirocco Fallings Jr. and Fallings Jr. will play a role today with Peyton out. Second free throw up and good, 8-7.
As they say, next man up. With one of your key players being out on offense, and Peyton.
Absolutely. Gray driving the lane, kicks it back out. Wide open 3, no good. That's a pretty good challenge by Floyd. Austin Clark was off the mark. Clark, a big man, shooting 49% from 3. He had 22 points in the win yesterday versus L.A. Pierce. He was 6 of 9 from beyond the arc. Floyd trying to keep it alive. Gray comes away with a rebound, and off we go here for the Owls. Gray into the lane. Can't get that one over the front of the rim. Ball caroms out to the outside. Three-pointer. That is good. Miles Crawford. Crawford shooting over 35% from three on the year, 11-7.
So you let Gray go in the lane, missed a shot from 2 feet and a bad pass by Nwoku out of bounds.
Yeah, Nwachukwu, you have to be wary of the turnover number here if you're Antelope Valley, especially with Peyton out, the facilitator, really the general of the offense. And somebody has to step up. You have to know your personnel. Nwachukwu, very good slashing to the basket, but not necessarily in the facilitator type of role. Wise has to get out there along with Fallings Jr. Kicked out. This is Crawford. Crawford working, gets his own shot, puts it up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, fighting for it, working with Floyd, and Floyd with a rebound for Antelope Valley. Here's Fallings Jr. Fallings Jr. off to Jelon Tinnen. Tinnen kicks it back to Fallings. He'll reset the offense. Fallings looking to get into the lane. He had Floyd momentarily, kicks it back out to Tinnen. Floyd driving the lane. He'll keep it himself. Floater no good. Rebounded by Osi Nwachukwu, and he puts it up and puts it in.
You call him the slasher, Mike, and that's what slashers do. They go to the rim, they find the ball, and put it right back in.
You got to clean up that junk. 11-9. Citrus with a 2-point lead.
Got to make it nice and clean, Mike.
That's true. 14:46 to go here in the first half. Mike Spada, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson with you on tonight's broadcast. Game 2 of our coverage here today. Game 1, a thriller in the books. Saw West LA an overtime victory over the host team, Compton Tartars. Basket up and good for the Owls, 13-9. Wise into the front court, loses the handle on the ball. Tinnen comes away with it. No, this is Floyd. Floyd at the top of the key versus 4 defenders. Has it blocked, gets it back. Persistence prevails, and one. Gregory Floyd.
So Floyd rushed the first shot, knew he was going to get blocked, got blocked from behind, kept with it, and got helped out with the call for his benefit in 2 points.
Marie Jones will come back in. Wise off along with Osi Nwachukwu. See Wesley DeJesus out on the floor now.
Very lanky body is Floyd. Gets that any spot he wants on the floor is having better shots, I would say, for Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Floyd, you look at the stature there. A very good athlete, good skill set. He can hit from deep. Got a little bit of a Kevin Durant type of build.
Yeah, very frail at certain areas.
Yeah, so was Kevin Durant in college and coming into the league. And obviously, got to get them deadlifts in the weight.
A little bit.
Crawford all the way to the rack, and that's going to be a late foul called on Tinnen. Tinnen knew it.
Yeah, guy with that little hip check there, Mike.
Yeah, a little bit. 13-12. Citrus with a lead by the slimmest of margins. It's going to be 2 shots coming to Miles Crawford.
Now, the one concern if you're AVC is, one, you're playing tough, but you can't let the guards just go into the lane time and time again. Get into the rim at will. They've missed 4 of their last shots, other missed free throw.
At the same time, the conversation with Mike Rios in the pregame today, they're not going to let the shooters beat them. It's going to be Miles Crawford and it's going to be Jeremy Smith. They're going to try and keep them in front, and if they get by you, not going to see a lot of help. You're going to be on an island.
Got it.
Floyd with the rebound after 2 missed free throws from Miles Crawford. Demarie Jones back the other way, and it's a 1-point lead for the Marauders.
So the best defense is free throw line.
Yeah, well, no, the best offense for Antelope Valley is a missed shot. We see a missed free throw result in a layup on the other end. Smith inside,
nice
wide open. That's just a fantastic job by Clark keeping his hands ready. He puts it up and in 15-14. The Owls trading leads here back and forth with the Marauders. Antelope Valley and Citrus here. In a battle of Southern California powerhouses, Antelope Valley, one of the top talented teams in Southern California. Floyd tries to put it back up on the wing. DeJesus will clean up the garbage, and he'll go to the line for an and one opportunity.
So you're saying how good Clark was from 3. He got somewhat muscle in the paint on that possession.
Well, he's a stretch big for sure. More of
very
a European
very much a
style.
stretch.
Absolutely. So not a lot of bulk down low, and obviously something he'll have to work on. DeJesus, will he convert? No, it's in and out.
You might want to stretch yourself inside a little bit more to help out the cause.
Jesse Elrod and Clark on the inside, but they can hit it from the perimeter. Have to be wary of their shooting ability from deep. Crawford in the lane, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Demarie Jones, snatches it from up high.
Floyd open in the corner if they have it.
DeMaurier will keep it himself. Floater into the lane, no good. Here comes a rebound, no. Jelon Tennant, here's Miles Crawford back the other way for the Owls. Smith in transition, 35% from three. That's no good. Rebound, 4 and 1. It's going to go off of Clark, out of bounds, back to the Marauders.
Bring in Anman for Citrus.
Kemp will come on for Floyd. Talked about Kemp in a big game yesterday off of the bench. 12, 10, and 5. Tied on the team, tied for the assist lead with Julian Payton not playing today with a shoulder injury. Kemp with it out front. He's guarded by Amon. Kemp hits Tennant. Tennant weaves up, gives off to DeMaurier Jones, 10 on the shot clock. DeMaurier working on Clark, crossover dribble, into the lane, splits a double team, floater up, that's easy money.
And again,
DeMaurier Jones.
And again, that mismatch with Clark on defense is working out for AVC.
Smith loses the handle, tries to save it from going out of bounds, off to the races for the Marauders. Here's Fallings Jr. into the corner, DeMaurier Jones from three, no, it's short. Rebounded by, looked like that was Elrod. Jesse Elrod kicks it up ahead, Jeremy Smith. Kicks out, Clark from three, that's good. Got to keep a hand up, and Kemp cannot fail to relocate to the shooter. 18-0.
You can't crowd the paint with a jump shooter like Clark from deep. You have to get a hand up, Mike.
Kemp finds a cutting Fallings Jr. Fallings Jr. can't lay it up and in. A little contact there, no call. The contact came from Watts Hale. Hale now with it.
Another great pass, though, from Kemp.
Yeah, he's probably got the best vision on the team. Elrod gets away with a moving screen there. He'll set another one for Smith. Smith turns on it, 15-footer over Kemp. No good. DeMaurier Jones, another rebound.
And that's a good show from Kemp on that jump shot.
Absolutely. DeMaurier looks for a screen, crossover dribble, doesn't use it. He'll get to the rack, he'll lay it up, can't get it to go. Rebound. Caught 4 and 1 by Citrus. Amon up ahead. Watts Hale loses it momentarily. Foul from Fallings Jr. 3rd team foul rather for the Marauders. It'll be sidelined out of bounds.
Got a little bit too close there on that reach in. Yeah. He was out of control anyway, so let him just fall out of bounds with the basketball.
Absolutely.
They need a foul there.
Nwachukwu will come back in. Tennant off. Good hard minutes for Jelon Tennant. Back and forth battle here. The first 9 minutes of play. Semifinal number 1. The Tartar Classic, 2nd annual 2017 edition. Gray with 8 points. Loses the ball going up. Nwachukwu, good defense staying in front. Gray wanted a foul call, not going to get it. Better defense from the Marauders that time. Nwachukwu with it, looking for a screen. No, he'll go all the way to the rack, lays it up, and lays it in. O.C. Nwachukwu.
That's a great little hezzy fake going to his right. Very effective little, and right around him.
Yeah, just takes advantage with his athleticism. Back to live action. Watts Hale with it, gets a screen, comes around it, fires from three, and that's good.
And again, a late closeout from Kemp on that pick and roll.
Trayvon Watts Hale fires from three. Kemp into the front court, guarded by a big. Gives off to Fallings Jr. He's guarded by Watts Hale. Fallings Jr. Here comes a double team. Loses it momentarily. Probably a double dribble. Gets away with it. Kemp inside to Nwachukwu. Out to DeMaurier Jones from OC. DeMaurier going to reset. 8 on the shot clock. He's going to have to hurry. DeJesus running the baseline. 3-pointer. Hit nothing. Watts Hale with a rebound. Back the other way for the Owls.
Good pressure from the Owls.
Ray Clark in transition 3. He gets no contact. He's looking for a call. Rebound tip, no good. Rebounded by Fallings Jr. 21-20. Citrus with a 1-point lead. Fallings Jr. nearly lost it out of bounds. Keeps possession. Goes to the rack. He's fouled. 2 shots coming to Fallings. Sirocco showing nice aggression on that drive, forcing the hand of the referee.
Yeah, he had Hale on his heels, and they made him pay for it, and it worked out for him. They're letting him play a little bit here, Mike, in both games.
Yeah.
Very 90s-esque.
Yeah, I like it. Very East Coast.
Yes, Nick basketball. Somewhere Pat Riley is smiling ear to ear with his slick back hair.
I doubt he's watching, though. First free throw up
I
and good
doubt
for
it either.
Follings Jr.
But he could be.
Hey, somebody send him a link if you know.
Yeah.
Remember, you can go to our website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. We have the player up there for you. It's the YouTube player. That means we're broadcasting on YouTube. You can go to our channel, SoCal College Sports 1.
Good plug, Mike.
I do what I can. Second free throw, no good. Sirocco hitting on only one, but he ties it up at 21 apiece. Jeremy Smith has that one stolen by Kemp. Fallings Jr. comes away with it. Fallings Jr. all the way to the rack. Bank shot up, no good. Would have liked to see him dump it off. Instead, Solis with a rebound. Jamar Kemp will reset the offense. And off to Demarie Jones. He's guarded by Ziska. It's a bad matchup for the Owls. Demarie all the way to the bucket. A lot of contact there, no call. Back the other way, Demarie Jones looking for a foul, not going to get it. Ziska back the other way. Three from Amon is good. Cannot lose shooters in transition. Couple times yesterday, Antelope Valley got away with one versus Mount Sac. You're not going to get the same results from beyond the arc with Citrus here.
Right, and if you're Jones, yes, you were fouled. You have to come back and play defense still because the Owls can score in a bunch quickly.
Both teams really can put points on the board in a hurry. Combined, 167 points on average coming in. So probably for informational purposes only, if you were going to set the over-under at 160, probably like your chances going over. 24-21, 8:31 to go here in the first half. Miles Wise guarded by Jeremy Smith. O.C. Nuachukwu gets a screen from Solis. Nuachukwu doesn't use it, doesn't come across hard, spins back middle, left-handed layup. That's good. And O.C. Nuachukwu in double digits yesterday, and we have a whistle on the floor. Who's this going to go against?
Not sure.
Was that O.C.?
Might be. Might be for taunting or something.
Can we bring back a replay here, Matty, all the way? So O.C. makes a terrific move. As we're having a discussion on the floor.
As a switch.
Nuachukwu comes off. And looks like, O.C. said something.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like he taunted the bench of the Citrus College Owls, and he's going to be whistled for tech. So Jeremy Smith will take both foul shots on the technical. We have a timeout, full timeout taken by the Marauders. 24-23, the Owls by one, but looking to add to it right here with the possession. A couple free throws coming their way after this.
Insurance companies, law enforcement agencies, and big corporations don't always think about the consequences of their actions. When a family suffers a tragic loss, that family always seeks answers. If that loss was preventable, that family should seek justice. At the Cochran Firm, we win wrongful death cases.
So technical foul called on O.C. Nuachukwu. And talking to the referee, he knows he got a little fired up in the heat of the moment. Jeremy Smith on the other end converts one of two. First free throw, second one coming.
It was a nice play though, Mike.
It was.
Tough shot in traffic.
Got to keep your composure. And obviously these are two teams that you might see at the end of the year in the playoffs. Antelope Valley comes in with a record of 7-5 overall with a win yesterday versus Mount Sac. But in the preseason came in as one of the top teams, top three teams in the South. So both free throws are good, 26-23, and the Owls now with possession. Kemp, Nuachukwu, Solis, Miles Wise, and Demarie Jones on the floor for the Marauders. Again, if you're just joining us, Julian Payton not playing tonight with his shoulder injury that he sustained yesterday in the win over Mount Sac. Smith with it. Gets a screen all the way to the bucket, and Smith is going to lay it up. That's just way too easy, and you have to stay in front of the driving Jeremy Smith.
Yeah, if you're Jones, you can't be back trailing Smith. You put Kemp in no man's land on a pick and roll.
He really did. Solis now with it on the perimeter. Nearly dragged his pivot foot. He didn't. Nwachukwu was going to fire from three. In and out. That was halfway down, and it rattles out. Amon with a rebound. Off to Quentin Bailey. Jeremy Smith going to slow things up with a 5-point lead, and the Owls starting to take control here as the first half winds down. Smith. Bailey. That's good from the elbow.
The one concern about Kemp has been fatigue in his defense on closeouts, on jump shots from both bigs and from the guards on switches.
Bailey had 17 and 7 yesterday in the win over L.A. Pierce. Wise nearly traveled, finds Solis down low. Left-handed layup is good. So the bleeding stops momentarily for the Marauders as Solis puts it up and in.
And you're playing tick for tack on offense for AVC. You're giving the back door every time on a pick and roll.
Smith, same play. Nwachukwu now comes with a block from the weak side. Kemp
Nice
up ahead
pass.
to OC. OC jams it in. OC Nwachukwu off the block. He gets a block and he gets a dunk. Put that on the highlight reel. You might want to Photoshop the dunk. It wasn't all that clean.
Yeah.
He'll hear
He
about
got there.
it. He'll hear about it.
Yeah. Still 2 points, though. Had the block and the finish.
Still 2 points. It cuts the lead to 3. Bailey on the inbounds nearly has it stolen. Maintains possession. Out to Ziska from 3. Wise with pretty good defense. That one off of the backboard, off of the front iron. And Kemp with a rebound. Wise now back the other way for the Marauders. Up ahead to Solis. To Kemp. Back to Wise. 6:27 to go here in the first half. 30-27. The Owls with a 3-point lead.
Walked.
It wasn't an almost. It was a for sure.
Okay.
Wise out of control, off balance, drags the pivot foot, and he's whistled for steps.
Thought my eyes were failing me there, Mike.
No, they were not.
Okay. I can still see somewhat.
It's me and Jeff Stoynoff, broadcasting partner here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. We always talk about if it looks awkward, it's going to get called. And obviously, if it's a travel, it's probably going to get called too. As Smith gets to the rim, Nwachukwu late to recover defensively, and we're going to have a timeout called by Antelope Valley as the lead swells to 5. Back to 5 for the Owls. 32-27, 6:04 remaining in the first half. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports.
Ram trucks are America's longest lasting pickup truck, and you can buy your Ram truck at H.W. Hunter Ram of the West, L.A. County's #1 Ram truck dealer. With knowledgeable truck experts, great deals, and an inventory as big as the wide open West. Choose from hundreds of pickup trucks and commercial vehicles. And you can find your Ram of the West at Hunter Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in the Lancaster Auto Mall and ramofthewest.com.
Special thanks to our sponsors here for Antelope Valley College, the Cochran Firm, and Hunter Dodge of the West. Up in Lancaster, 32-27 out of the timeout for the Marauders. Demarie Jones turns a corner, Euro step, then we whistle for travel.
And he is not James Harden, Mike. Can't do that.
Well, James Harden looked very similar, although Harden is a lefty.
Yeah.
Full court pressure trap shown from the Marauders. Could be a bad idea if you lose a shooter in transition. You get it into the front court. This is Gray. Off to Crawford. Crawford crossover. That's way too easy. Luckily for Floyd, Crawford off the mark.
Have to better job keeping in front if you're Floyd. You have the speed and the size. Just keep him in front of you.
He does have the length to sometimes recover from the backside,
Sure.
but you risk picking up a foul. Nwachukwu all the way to the bucket, lays it up, can't get it to go, rebounded by Miles Crawford. The Owls working left to right in the white. The Marauders in the burgundy. Crawford kicks it back to Gray. Kyle Gray, sophomore from Laverne, California, all the way to the bucket. He's in double digits.
And again, they beat Floyd again on that weak side. So that's the weakest link on defense is their lankiest player.
Yeah, Floyd needs to do a better job of moving his feet. He's relying too much on his length to recover. Kemp, cross-court pass to Nuachukwu, nearly goes out of bounds. Floyd, Wolf.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a travel.
Yikes. That's 3 plays in a row where Floyd had been in the wrong.
Yes.
You jump in the air.
It's a tough sweet sequence there for Gregory Floyd. Pretty good earlier, and Jeremy Smith did a pretty good job of closing out on the shooter, disrupting Floyd and what he wanted to do. Forces the turnover, 34-27. The Owls now starting to take control. We have another timeout called by Antelope Valley. Let's keep it here. Jay, pretty good effort here from the Owls to really sustain control as the first half winds down.
And they've somewhat stopped the bleeding with the pick and roll back door. So they're forcing others with the basketball. So Floyd, Taylor, and others, and they're somewhat making mistakes. Now on defense, when I was on offense, they're getting this whooped.
Yeah.
It's easy to the rim. Now they can shoot, but true. The question is, can they keep a guard not from getting to the rim so closely every time?
Well, it's what did we talk about in the pregame with Coach Rios? Coach Rios said we're going to stay or try to stay in front of Crawford and Jeremy Smith. They really haven't done a good job of that. They've had a couple of missed opportunities. Have the Owls. This lead could be a lot worse than it has. Now AVC just needs to execute better, not only defensively, but on offense as well. Elrod with it from 15 feet. That one off the back iron, rebounded by Demarie Jones.
And they're letting them play, so you can be a little bit physical as well on defense.
Yeah, you got to test your boundaries defensively.
Make them force a call on you.
Demarie Jones off to Kemp. Jamar Kemp with it up top. He's guarded by Elrod. Inside, Gregory Floyd.
Going back to the bad habits again, be on the back door.
Beautiful feed from Jamar Kemp. Cuts the deficit to 5 here for AVC. Crawford turning the corner. That shot off the mark, rebounded by Jamar. Jamar through his legs. Off to Nuachukwu. Demarie Jones now going to take it up. Gets a screen. No, he'll go to his left. Lays it up and lays it in. Demarie Jones had 19 yesterday, climbing up in the scorebook tonight.
Where's the help, Mike? There is nobody there, like a Red Sea parting. Got to help the helper.
Crawford pushing off on Demarie Jones. Jones trying to sell a foul here off of the ball. Let's see if they keep an eye on it. Smith turns a corner off of a screen, gets to the bucket, has that blocked. Jamar Kemp keeps it from going out of bounds. What a play by Jamar. Opportunity here for Antelope Valley to tie it up with a 3. Close the gap. Osi, Nuachukwu working on Smith. Starting to pack it in defensively are the Owls. Great behind. Oh, that was just a little bit off the mark. Gray read that all the way, and Kemp late to get back, gives up a layup. Floyd working on Smith. Ooh, Demarie Jones
just got over it.
Nearly a backcourt violation. Gets a screen from Floyd. Jones into the lane, loses it. Nuachukwu in the corner, fakes a pass, shoots a 3 off the back iron, rebounded by Smith, tapped out by Solis. It's a new possession for Antelope Valley.
Good hustle by Solis.
Kemp gets into the lane, floater off the glass, no good. Elrod battling for the rebound, he'll come away with it. Double team comes, off to Crawford. Crawford back the other way for the Owls. Crawford nearly gets away with a carry, no look pass to Clark in the corner for 3. That hit the top of the backboard. That should be out of bounds.
And you're right.
Yeah, that hit the apparatus.
But a good sign, though, seeing Kemp going to the rim for the first time tonight. He has the size to make space for himself to get a good shot.
Well, Kemp doesn't really do all that well. What I'd like to see him work on is getting his hips past the defender.
Right.
He's got some big hips, and he's got a lot to work with.
Might as well use it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Daddy Kemp did a pretty good job of that back in the day.
You're not lying.
No, I am not. Sean Kemp, a stud.
The Rain Man.
Oh, yes. Miscommunication between Demarie Jones and Kemp results in a turnover. Nuachukwu trying to recover back the other way. Gray with another point. He leads all scores. I want to count 14 for him so far.
Yes.
Had the first 8 for the Owls. Demarie Jones now brings it up. 7-point advantage for the Owls. That ties their largest of the game so far. DeMaurier driving the lane, floater up, no good, looking for a foul. Solis on a rebound, hot pass. Ricochets off of the shoulder of Jamar Kemp, a little bit too much on it. Kemp will come off along with Solis, Miles Wise, Fallings Jr. back into the fray. Actually, Solis will stay on, Chukwu will come off.
So a small front for AVC. The question is, can they hold up with a smaller lineup? They have a bit more skill on defense.
Smith gets around Floyd again, lays it up and lays it in.
Well, forget that last point, Mike. Didn't work out anyway. Went around like a rag doll again to the rim.
That's just a bad matchup right now for Antelope Valley. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. This is going to be on Bailey.
And again, Mike, I mean, as we see this go on, they got to help Floyd out. Yes, they want to keep him in front, but Floyd's getting beat every time off the bounce. Yeah. Either in an ISO or with a screen.
Floyd trying to answer offensively, gives inside to Fallings Jr., and Fallings Jr.
It's another taunt, maybe, almost.
No. Well, it's a taunt, but we have an injured player. Is this Miles Crawford?
That is Crawford.
Crawford, I don't know if he caught a shot. Matt, can we cue up the replay here, maybe on both of them? Right there. Crawford inside. I think he just caught one in the chops. Nothing dirty there. Fallings Jr. just does a good job of creating separation.
But if you're Floyd, why are you trying to bark him on the ground? He's on his back. Let it go. You scored, move on.
And luckily, didn't get a foul call.
Luckily.
I think they're talking about it right now.
Man, it wasn't a smart play. I mean, Floyd's been worked on defense, so what can he really say?
That's more so out of frustration.
Sure.
I see where he's coming from, but at the same time, he's getting talked to by the referee.
Yeah.
Second time that we've seen a player for Antelope Valley get out of line. First time it was Chukwu after a nice move that he had just made. But no whistle called.
Lucky break for AVC.
They cut the lead to 7 after the made bucket from Fallings. Amon throws that away. Andrew Amon from Santa Ana. It's my neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Foothill High School. Antelope Valley down by 7. 17-point win yesterday over Mount Sac. 16 points. Excuse me. Shot clock turned off. DeMaurier Jones likely going to go one-on-one. He'll get a screen from Solis. DeMaurier, spin move, keeps the dribble, still on it. Floater in the lane, off the mark, gets his own rebound. Foul. DeMaurier Jones, they just cannot stop him when he wants to get to the rack.
He's a crafty ball handler, but I want to see him go on a straight line to the rim. Don't do all this little hezzy fake. Just go on a beeline and make them stop you.
Yeah,
they can't slow him down.
There's a time for the hezzy fake to free up lane, but
Sure.
once you get that lane, you're right. Just go up and attack.
It's like he's trying to look for a crease. You have to sometimes force a crease for your own advantage when you're on offense.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of when you see a running back, instead of going north and south, he's
Right.
going east and west and waiting for a lane to open up. Jones good on the first free throw, good on the second, cuts the deficit to 5. 3 seconds remaining in the first half. Jones will come off. Don't want to risk him getting a cheap foul. Avoid giving up a 3 here. Watts Hale from half court. Shot up, no good. We're going at the half, 40-35. Citrus on top of Antelope Valley. You are watching the 2017 Compton Tartar Classic here on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Insurance companies, law enforcement agencies, and big corporations don't always think about the consequences of their actions. When a family suffers a tragic loss, that family always seeks answers. If that loss was preventable, that family should seek justice. At the Cochran firm, we win wrongful death cases.
Ram trucks are America's longest lasting pickup truck, and you can buy your Ram truck at H.W. Hunter Ram of the West, LA County's #1 Ram truck dealer. With knowledgeable truck experts, great deals, and an inventory as big as a wide open West. Choose from hundreds of pickup trucks and commercial vehicles. And you can find your Ram of the West at Hunter Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in the Lancaster Auto Mall and ramofthewest.com.
And spread the word, everybody. If you have friends or family that could not make it to tonight's games, be sure to let them know that they can watch all of our broadcasts free of charge on our website at www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. They can also watch our broadcasts on our YouTube channel at SoCalCollegeSports 1, and be sure to tweet out to us at SoCalCollegeSpo, that's S-P-O, if you have a shout out to one of your favorite teams or players, or just to let us know how we're doing. Go ahead and let us know at SoCalCollegeSpo, S-P-O. Back in a moment.
Ram trucks are America's longest lasting pickup truck, and you can buy your Ram truck at H.W. Hunter Ram of the West, LA County's #1 Ram truck dealer. With knowledgeable truck experts, great deals, and an inventory as big as a wide open West. Choose from hundreds of pickup trucks and commercial vehicles. And you can find your Ram of the West at Hunter Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in the Lancaster Auto Mall and ramofthewest.com.
Insurance companies, law enforcement agencies, and big corporations don't always think about the consequences of their actions. When a family suffers a tragic loss, that family always seeks answers. If that loss was preventable, that family should seek justice. At the Cochran Firm, we win wrongful death cases.
Start the second half here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Antelope Valley Citrus. Citrus right now, the Owls up by 5, coming in with only 2 losses on the season, those to both Fullerton and San Diego City. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson with you on today's broadcast. Game 2 for us on the day. Game 1 saw West LA in overtime over Compton. Last second layup. Saw the Wildcats a winner in that one. Demarie Jones into the lane. That shot no good. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp looking for a little daylight. A lot of contact down low. They don't call it.
And again, letting them play. Have to fight through the non-calls that will be called in other games.
Got to keep it consistent, though. There were a couple ticky-tacks early in that first half. Ziska from 3 to open things up in the second half for the Owls, now leading by 8.
And again, Floyd late on the rotation on defense.
Cannot lose the shooter, and Citrus employs a lot of them. Kemp, little hesitation. That's going to be a foul. Falling away from the basket. Shot is up, no good, but 2 shots coming to the Jamar Kemp.
And that's a good recognition by Kemp. He knew that his defender was leaning all over his back. Got to get the foul there, and he did.
It's all about leverage, especially down low, and it's a good job by Kemp, as you said, with recognition. Fact that he was going to be awarded, especially after the last time down where he wasn't. There was a lot of contact on that play. Just keep on forcing the issue. First free throw up and good. Kemp on the season shooting over 90% from the stripe.
Different from his dad, though. Different game.
Different game. I don't know. I'd like to see Sean and Jamar at the free throw line, maybe a little free throw competition. That'd be a little interesting. Second free throw up and good. Rattles home.
I think I'll take Jamar's shot than his dad's. No offense. Sean, if you're listening.
I don't know. Let's look up the career stats from the free throw line for Sean Kemp. Probably not 90%.
Nah, I doubt it.
Kyle Gray with it on the perimeter, behind the back dribble, drives it in. Can't put it in and out. Floyd with a rebound, back the other way for the Marauders.
Lucky break,
Junior with it.
Lucky break for AVC there, Mike. Another look at the rim.
Better be lucky than good. Floyd will fire from deep. That's no good. Long rebound. Karams off to Fallings Jr. Demarie Jones will reset the offense. That was maybe a little bit of a carry. Inside, Jamar Kemp wide open. Kicks it back out. Nuachukwu. One more. Floyd down the lane. 15-footer. That's good.
The extra pass from Kemp lets that open up shot for Floyd.
That is a textbook offensive possession there from Antelope Valley. That's doing it like a team. Cuts the deficit to 4. 43-39, 18-12 to go here in the second half. Elrod from 3, that's off the mark. We do have some career stats for Sean Kemp.
74.1, Mike.
74.1, beat me to it.
Got your back.
Appreciate you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Demarie Jones, a lot of contact inside. Nuachukwu comes flying in for the offensive glass. Harm and the hoop. O.C. Nuachukwu. We'll see the replay here as Demarie Jones resets the offense, drives to the bucket, looking for some contact, doesn't get it, but Nuachukwu flies in, gets a rebound. He's fouled by Elrod, and a chance for the Marauders to cut it to 1.
Bad thing by Citrus. They saw the ball in the air. No one boxed out Nuachukwu. Paid the price, got an and one for it.
And what do we talk about all the time? You have to finish possessions as Nuachukwu converts on the and one opportunity, 43-42. Ziska into Elrod. Elrod, he'll shoot that from 17. Got some pretty good touch. That one off the back iron, rebounded by Jamar Kemp. He'll have it, and he'll bring it up off the Fallings Jr. Floyd wide open. He's going to fire from way downtown. That one's short.
Not in his range, I don't think, Mike. A little too far outside.
I believe you're right.
Almost Seattle-like from where he shot that.
That was NBA range.
Yes.
Sure. Gray off to Ziska. Quick trigger 3. No good. Jamar Kemp with another rebound. He's nearing double digits in that department. Kemp now with it near side, working on Elrod. Gets a screen. He's switched off to by Ziska. Nuachukwu from 3. Good rhythm. Triple. No good. Rebounded by Elrod. Floyd swipes it away. He'll put it up, and he'll put it in.
2 good plays for AVC. A good pass on a pick and slip from Kemp to Nuachukwu, and a good sleazy steal from Floyd. Get the second attempt.
Love it. 44-43. The lead back to the Marauders here, their first time in a while. Gray fouled by Kemp.
Yeah. Don't grab. You had help behind you.
I'm surprised that they don't maybe even think about calling an intentional foul there. Grabbing around the waist of Gray, who would beat his defender.
If you're Kemp, trust in your defenders. If you get beat, okay, you have help behind you in the middle of the defense.
At the same time, you know that you can't lose the shooter. That's
Sure.
not necessarily a bad foul.
Right.
Considering the game plan, you don't want to bring help off of a shooter. You have Clark, you have Elrod. Those are 2 stretch bigs on the floor right now, both shooting over 40% from 3. It's a steal.
Kemp said, thank you very much.
Floyd back the other way. He'll bank it up and in.
Another assist for Kemp. Very comfortable on the open floor for a big.
46-43. It's the biggest lead for the Marauders.
And you give it right
Just
back.
like that, Gray to the rack for a couple. 46-45.
So you had some good defensive plays early. Now you have a bad play, the easy 2 for Gray.
That's just losing focus there after you had gone on a run. Kemp crossover on Elrod, looking for the corner 3 for Floyd. No, he gives off to Falling Jr. One more. Floyd in the corner, no, and looked like he traveled.
He did. Good call, Mike. But Floyd was open for a long time. I couldn't find him. But if you're Floyd, you have to dribble before you move.
Miles Crawford into the game. He took a shot in the chops earlier in the first half. Out there now. Pulls up from the elbow. Rebound fought for and won by Elrod, but he goes over the back of Gregory Floyd. It's going to go back to AVC.
Had a little sneaky Michael Irvin push
A little bit,
in the back.
A little bit.
Couldn't see it if you weren't looking to it close enough.
That's true.
But the ref did see it, though. They didn't fool the stripes today.
Both teams pretty good in the turnover department. Citrus winning that battle, only 7 turnovers for the Owls, 9 for the Marauders. Nuachukwu make it number 10.
How many times have you seen, Mike, in any level, when you jump in the air, good things don't happen when you don't pass or don't shoot?
Gray back the other way. Good job by Floyd trying to lay off and disrupt the shot, but Gray, better offense, powers through the lead back to the Owls. Well, you're only down by 1. The Owls 7 of 15 from beyond the arc at 46%. Antelope Valley 0 of 8. Fallings Jr. into the lane. He's fouled. They're going to say this happened on the pass. I thought it was shooting. Do we maybe get an overrule from the top referee? No, we will not. This will be baseline out of bounds to the Marauders, and I disagree with that. I thought Fallings Jr. was in the act.
He was trying to get to the rim, and he was pushing it back, and they're saying on the pass. I don't agree with that either, Mike. Rough call for
We saw an out-of-bounds play result in a lob missed dunk for Demarie Jones. I wonder if they maybe try to operate that here. It's exactly what they go for, Demarie Jones, and that's off the mark, tapped away by Smith. Smith up ahead to Gray. Gray lays it up and lays it in.
Good eye by Smith on defense and a good play on offense, giving to his teammate for an easy layup.
That's good scouting because they knew that was coming. Demarie Jones splits a double team.
Nice
Euro step up and good. The layup for Demarie Jones. 49-48.
And that's how you go north to south, Mike. Very decisive move. Fake right, go left, easy bucket.
Yeah, he wasn't messing around. 12 points now for Demarie. Gray with it out front. Crossover dribble, 12-footer. That's in and out, back in and again.
Too easy. The mismatch on Kemp, it's like clockwork.
22 points now for Kyle Gray. Kemp will bring it up. Demarie Jones looking to set a pick. Pass into the corner to Nuachukwu. Inside, Gregory Floyd. Drop step to the baseline. That shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and in, and one. Gregory Floyd. And Floyd needs to calm down. He's fired up. A lot of contact down low with Gray. Let's see the replay here. That's a terrific dribble drop and the contact. Doesn't get the first one to go, but persistence results in a bucket. Opportunity for AVC to tie it up at 51.
Gave Floyd a lot of leash there. Surprised they didn't give him a tech for that. I mean, that was a lot of friendly helping by his teammates pulling him back from the bigs for the Owls.
Well, see, he didn't advance, and this is a great job by Coach Taylor and company for Antelope Valley, not letting it get out of hand. They sub out, game tied at 51 all. You don't need a careless technical foul with Floyd still on the floor. Full court pressure shown here from Antelope Valley.
And if you're Floyd, you have to keep your emotions when you're back on the floor.
Coach Jeff Klein for Chafee. Looking on. Hale from 3. That's off the mark. Kemp tips him to himself. Have numbers here for Antelope Valley if they hurry. The Marauders up ahead. Kemp has to bring it back. Pretty good transition defense. Kemp frees himself up with some nifty dribbling. DeJesus in the corner. Kicks out to Fallings Jr. He'll reset. 15 on the shot clock. $51 all, 13:30 to go. Fallings Jr. turns the lane, scoop shot up, no good. Rebound tapped up, not in. Nuachukwu is going to be whistled for offensive foul. No, this will go against DeJesus underneath.
Kind of had a crash course in the paint. It's not the Fast and the Furious yet.
Score remains 51 apiece.
You can say he's a Vin Diesel-like fan over there.
All the way to the rack. Layup up, no good by Crawford. Rebounded by Nuachukwu. Osi will bring it up. Crawford shows a little pressure. Nuachukwu puts on the Jets all the way to the bucket. Woo. Lays it up and lays it in. Osi Nuachukwu.
4-point switch for AVC. A missed layup by the Owls and a conversion by the Marauders.
Now with 20 points on the night. That's an offensive foul. Oh, geez. Forearm extended from Crawford. DeJesus hits the deck and they call a foul on the defender. And you see Coach Taylor pleading his case.
Another rough call for the Marauders. He had an off arm that everyone in his gym saw. And the camera saw as well, so you couldn't miss that.
Free throw up and good for Miles Crawford. Demarie Jones going to get a breather. Miles Wise back into the fray. Fallings Jr. also off. Well, by my count, they only have, okay, so Demarie Jones does not come off. Fallings Jr.'s does. Jones will stay in the ball game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Kemp. So AVC keeps the lead at 53-52. Kemp on the dribble, backdoor, DeJesus inside, layup, no good, gets his own rebound, it's blocked. Nuachukwu comes away with it, fought for by Watts Hale. We'll have a scrum for it, jump ball, and this I think is going to go to Citrus with the arrow in their favor, and it does.
Should have been easy too there, Michael's a very soft bound pass from Kemp to Solis. Solis has to make that layup.
Yeah, I believe that was DeJesus, and
DeJesus, sorry, thank you.
Just needs to be a little bit more composed. That's pretty good defense from the weak side coming over a tad late, but it does force the errant shot. Jump ball, arrow in favor of Citrus. Now they have the ball, a chance for them to take the lead. Miles Crawford with it, gets a screen from Bailey. Loop around pass, Nuachukwu comes over on the help. Bailey puts it in, had 17 yesterday. Starting to rack up a total here. Quentin Bailey now with 5. (54-53), the Owls by 1. Demarie Jones outside of a double team. How did he get it in? Demarie. 12 points for him now. Live action. They have a turnover. Wise looks like he traveled, and he did. You got to move the slider up. It's taking way too long to get to the replay. No, I know.
So ball back to Citrus. Hale comes out for Ziska.
Probably 8 seconds there, Matty. And you cannot lose Clark. Demarie Jones falls down. Smith will fire from 30 feet. That one's short. Not a shocker there. Nuachukwu with a rebound. 55-54. AVC with a 1-point lead, looking to add to it. Here's Demarie Jones. Nobody can stop him.
If you're Coach Lauer, Mike, you have to slow down Demarie Jones. Scan to the paint early and often.
Crawford will fire a triple. That's no good, and looks like Citrus losing their composure here. A couple of out-of-character threes forced up, resulting in offer from triple.
Switch on
Demarie
Crawford.
Jones loses it. Crawford with a steal. Nuachukwu
Nice
with a
block.
block. Up top, Demarie Jones now with numbers. 4-on-2, Demarie. No look to DeJesus, it's a turnover.
Have to catch that.
Got to have your hands ready if you're DeJesus. The pass was there. That's not on Demarie.
It's a good pass, too.
Nuachukwu in a scrum. Jump ball. Arrow in favor of the Marauders. A lot of contact down low. Should not be a timeout called. Both teams with possession. The end result will be, let's wait for it here, timeout White.
Wow. So they call it timeout.
And DeJesus is hearing it from Coach Taylor. I can't believe that was a timeout called by Citrus. Both teams had possession.
But getting back to the point, though, for AVC on offense, they had a 3-on-1, had an open look for DeJesus, and he somehow bobbled it. Now they're displaying the timeout for Coach Taylor for AVC.
So who called the timeout? Was it Antelope Valley or Citrus? Who has the ball? Well, we'll find out when we come back here on SoCal College Sports. 10:36 to go. The Marauders up by 3 on top of Citrus. have a discussion here with the referees. Who called timeout? This has got to be red ball. But they should lose the arrow if that's the case.
And now it's been changed.
Okay, so it was a jump ball. Timeout was called. I believe AVC was the team that called the timeout.
Yes.
They only have 3 remaining. And the Marauders now with it. 10:25 to go. Demarie Jones with it out front, guarded by Ziska. Demarie through the legs, into the lane, shot up and good. And Demarie Jones having himself a second half. Near steal for Miles Wise. Smith alertly trying to slow things down. Gets a screen from Bailey. He's guarded by Tenen. Wise, that one out of bounds. It's tapped off of Demarie Jones. Going to stay with White. 19 on the shot clock.
A nice change out of the timeout by AVC, going to a zone to have Floyd be in the middle, so he's not on the outside getting slashed on the wings.
Have to be aware of going into a zone, especially against a team that shoots it so well.
It's like a matchup zone at times.
Yeah, good man. Ziska from 3, that one short. Gray with a long carom rebound. Floyd recovers, thinking he was going to go to the other end. Cherry pick for a layup. After the missed shot, good recovery by Gregory.
Back into a man-to-man.
Gray to the rack. Chukwu up top with a block, but a foul. They say he got him down low, and don't know if I agree with that call. Can I see the replay here, Matt? Thought that was one heck of a defensive effort here by Chukwu. He goes up top. They're going to say he got him with the body. I mean, that's a tough call. Gray with 22 points, make it 23, another free throw to come. 59, 55, 90, 9:36 to go. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson with you on tonight's coverage. Final game of the day here. There is one more here that will determine the championship bracket. Glendale and Chaffee due up next. We will not have coverage for you as of yet. 9:30 to go. Demarie Jones brings it up after the missed free throw. Gray 1 of 2 from the line. Tenen looking to set a screen. Good one up top. They force a switch. Demarie Jones guarded by Amon. This is going to be a hand check foul. 16 foul. So AVC now in the bonus the rest of the way after this.
Now, if you're AVC going forward, you have to get the ball in Jones' hands because he's pretty much your best guy with the basketball.
Yeah, you either have to foul him, which is going to result in free throws the rest of the way, or give him an open pass.
Right.
No one has shown the ability to stay in front of him. Jones with it. Now starting to create. Chukwu on the baseline. Fires it up and in. Chukwu now leading the Marauders in scoring. He has 22.
And a good driving kick from, once again, Demarie Jones. Beating his teammate doing the rest. Now Floyd getting caught between a rock and a hard place on defense.
That's going to go against Gregory Floyd. Second foul on Gregory. Ziska, they lose a shooter wide open from 3. That's off the mark. Floyd with a rebound, and the Marauders dodge a bullet.
It's a lucky break that had an open shot clear as day for Ziska.
Yeah. Team that shot about 50% from 3 in the win yesterday versus L.A. Pierce. 46% in the first half, but they've been a little cold here from beyond the arc. Demarie Jones up and under, and Demarie making it rain here in the second half for AVC.
The only one to guard Demarie is himself at this point.
I don't even know if he could do that.
Doesn't even want to.
20 points apiece for Demarie Jones and Chukwu. An impressive performance for those two, minus one of the best players in Julian Payton, out with a shoulder injury.
And like we said, next man up. Who's next man up? Demarie Jones.
Eight-point lead for Antelope Valley. Smith into the lane. Chukwu comes over from the weak side. They're going to say that Fallings Jr. got him underneath. Well, the scouting report on Citrus was You have to take away what Jeremy Smith and Miles Crawford, what they want to do is drive and kick to the shooters. Obviously, some very good spot-up shooters, but not necessarily players that can create on their own.
Right.
If you cut off the head of the snake, it takes away the effectiveness from everybody else, and we see it right here. And Antelope Valley has played this game in terms of the game plan to perfection.
Now, if you're AVC and you're seeing it getting calling on the body shots for fouls or Citrus, do the same thing on offense against them.
Yeah.
Make them play defense against you.
Free throws up and good for Jeremy Smith. Tinnen picks up his dribble. Demarie Jones into the front court. And ABC is going to elect to kill a little clock with Demarie Jones on the dribble.
A lot of dribbling for Demarie.
Keeps it himself. He'll put it up. Can't put it in. Nwachukwu with the rebound. Got to keep him off. 22 now for Osi.
They have not boxed him out the entire night, Mike.
Gray drives the lane. Kicks out. This is Austin Clark. Can't get
Good
a shot
D by
up.
Floyd.
That's fantastic defensive recovery from Gregory Floyd. Bailey has that pass stolen. Demarie Jones now in transition. 4-on-3. Floyd now with it. Step back jumper. No, tries to go inside. That one nearly tapped in the basket by Clark. Clark gets a rebound.
He had an open look, should have shot it. Trust your jump shot.
I would have liked to see him pull out and reset the offense. Instead, he tries to go for the jugular. Don't necessarily mind that. Smith on the other end hits a triple and cuts the deficit to 5 for Citrus. 7:14 to go.
When you're uncertain against Citrus, they make you pay every time.
Absolutely. It's a sign of a good team right there. You would expect nothing less, having only dropped 2 games on the season, both of them to the team that found themselves in the final last year up at Las Positas, Fullerton, and San Diego City. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full 65-60. AVC clinging to a 5-point lead when we come back. SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Ram trucks are America's longest lasting pickup truck, and you can buy your Ram truck at H.W. Hunter Ram of the West, L.A. County's #1 Ram truck dealer. With knowledgeable truck experts, great deals, and an inventory as big as the wide open West. Choose from hundreds of pickup trucks and commercial vehicles. And you can find your Ram of the West at Hunter Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in the Lancaster Auto Mall and ramofthewest.com.
Insurance companies, law enforcement agencies, and big corporations don't always think about the consequences of their actions. When a family suffers a tragic loss, that family always seeks answers. If that loss was preventable, that family should seek justice. At the Cochran Firm, we win wrongful death cases.
Back to battle here. And a quick foul call. Demarie Jones draws it. Well, he was trying to draw a foul earlier on Miles Crawford. Able to draw one that time against Andrew Amon. So it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Demarie Jones. Looking to add to his point total. He has 20 tonight.
Been very effective with the basketball in his hand second half and replace Ford Payton, who's out with an injury.
And Julian Payton, if you missed it, injured yesterday in the win over Mount Sac. Strained shoulder, not playing tonight, might miss a week. We wish him a speedy recovery. Demarie Jones. Good on both. 67-60, 7:03 to go. Nwachukwu, a lot of energy spent on the floor. He's going to get a blow right here. Solis into the ball game. You have to be wary of the shooters. Citrus can erase a lead in a hurry. Smith up ahead quickly, gives off, looking for Amon. It's tapped out of bounds by Fallings Jr. It'll stay here.
Good hustle by Fallings. He got beat on a dribble and helped out on the tap.
Smith going to inbound the basketball, looking for Amon. Nobody there. Near 5-second call. Is this going to be a foul?
Foul, Mike.
It's going to be off the ball. This is going to go against
Tinnen.
Gregory Floyd. No, they're whistling 1-3. Off the ball. This is going to be 1-1 for Amon.
Not good.
Well, when you start to overreact and show a little bit of extra emotion, you're going to be a little bit more prone to catching a foul. Look no further than Meta World Peace. First free throw up and good for Amon. But, some players develop a reputation, and, sometimes
Yes.
you're going to not do yourselves any favors by getting a little extra chippy unnecessarily with the referees.
A la Rasheed Wallace-esque.
Yeah, exactly. Amon good on both. Gets it back to a 5-point deficit. Remember, on a
Close.
made shot, you can move
the
on the
sidelines.
baseline. Had that not been a made shot, that would have been a travel and a turnover. Marie Jones brings it into the front court, guarded by Amon. Looking for a screen from Floyd. Floyd slips the screen. DeMarie Jones, near jump ball. Bank shot up, no good, rebounded by Amon. 6:30 to go. Smith will bring it up. Hesitation move on Fallings. Into the lane, shot up, is good and one.
So back to the replay.
Yeah. It's a terrific move there from Smith. Hangs in the air a little bit after the hesitation, puts it up and in, displaying great touch and a chance to cut it to 2.
And the key thing, Mike, he did not settle for that long-range three. He wanted to get to the rim and got fouled and made him pay the price. They might get a timeout for Citrus.
Well,
Might be somebody bleeding.
yeah, I think somebody's bleeding. I think that they're going to have to get him off the floor.
Might be for Gray.
No, I think this is going to be for the shooter.
Question is, where is he bleeding?
I think it's on his hand. See if we can get a ruling here from the sideline. Yeah, Citrus is going to have to expend a timeout. I believe the rule is if a player has to come off and he's unable to shoot a free throw, he can't come back into the ball game.
That's correct.
So they're going to call a timeout and see if they can get the bleeding taken care of. Full timeout called. And let's step away ourselves. 6:30 to go, 67-64, and Smith a chance to cut it to a 2-point ball game when we come back. Game being brought to you by the Cochran Firm, California, and Hunter Dodge of the West in Lancaster. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson with you on today's broadcast. SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage of 3C2A men's basketball. Smith good on the and one opportunity. Gets a 2-point ball game. AVC trying to hold on. Great move by Nwachukwu. Eludes a defender. Floyd in the corner from 3. Yes, sir! Gregory Floyd. Good feet. Great pass right in the shooter's pocket. Nwachukwu with the assist. Can't lose Elrod. He's a shooter from 3. Can't respond on the other end. Rebound tap to Floyd from Nwachukwu. Huge bucket for the Marauders. Marie Jones behind the back dribble. Left-handed layup. No good, but he's fouled.
As this game progresses, the tide is turning towards AVC. With the first half, it was all Citrus to hit it from downtown, get into the lane.
Yep.
Second half, AVC got composed. They're not giving so many shots from downtown. They're missing some shots, and they're getting to them and getting free throws.
This is a team that's turning the corner now here in 2017 and 18. This is the time of year where you gel together. No more school. Semester 1 is in the books. You can grow. You can gel as a unit. We're seeing that right here. Even more impressive, the fact that Julian Payton not on the floor right now. Just a tremendous job of coming together, not only as a unit, but as a coaching staff, and my hat's off to the team. Marie Jones Misses on the second. 71-65, 5:55 to go. Smith with it, working on Demarie Jones. Here
Good
comes the
help
double
by
team
Kemp.
from Kemp. Wide open is Elrod. And Elrod from Gray for two.
And again, Floyd not looking back. He was looking at the ball. You have to look at where you're helping out for Kemp.
Ball you man. Good screen from Kemp. Frees up Demarie Jones. He'll get to the rim. Can't put it up and in. Floyd fighting for a rebound. Gets it. He's fouled. That will be the 19th foul, so a 1-and-1 opportunity. I don't believe this came on the shot. This is going to go against Elrod. So Jesse Elrod, freshman from Manhattan.
They might give him free throws here.
Maranatha. 6'9", 210, a stretch big. Are they going to give him two?
It looks like it.
Did they signal two?
The result showing 2 free throws right now.
There's a wet spot on there.
The event staff for Compton in full effect. But again, Mike, I mean, Floyd has been somewhat hot and cold in this game, but when he needed most on offensive rebounds, he's been there time and time again.
I think this is going to be a 1-and-1. It's off the front iron. Missed opportunity for the Marauders to extend on the 4-point lead. Here come the Owls. 5-minute mark and closing here in the second half. You have to make free throws against a team that's as good as Citrus is from the perimeter. Smith off to Clark. Smith and Floyd. It's been a matchup that's been in favor of Citrus, and we see it right there. Floyd commits another foul. Is he done?
Think so.
No, I think that's number 4. Yeah, indeed. That'll be number 4 on Gregory Floyd. Floyd with 19, Demarie Jones with 21, Osi Nwachukwu with 22.
If you're Citrus, you're down by 4. Your next possession will be try to get Floyd to foul out. You know he cannot guard your guards. You have to keep Floyd honest on defense. Make him work. Good idea by Smith, knowing that Floyd has 3 fouls, not the great defender on the outside.
Second free throw coming. It's a 2-point ball game. 5 minutes to go. Demarie Jones will bring it up. Jones off to Kemp. Kemp thought about it. Off to Wise. Wise to Floyd in the lane. Floyd rushed it a little bit. Rebounded by Kemp.
Forced shot.
Floyd up for it. Can't get a rebound.
That might be it for Floyd.
Is that going to go on Gregory?
That's
indeed,
on Floyd.
That'll be number 5.
Do you bring Solis back in if you're Coach Taylor, Mike?
No, DeJesus gave me some good minutes earlier. Maybe Jelon Tenham, maybe Fallings.
But the one concern with DeJesus, his hands are not so smooth.
Well, they're not calling for the scorer's table yet.
So
and I have not heard a horn that if.
But they showed 1-3 from the refs.
Maybe 1-2.
Maybe.
Free throws up and good for Clark. We're tied up at 71 all. Steal for Citrus. Smith. Back the other end. Off of the front rim. Floyd. Snatches down the rebound. Numbers for the Marauders. Spin move for Demarie Jones. Floater up, no good. Rebounded by Gray. Foul on Demarie.
So they're letting him play, going back and forth. Yeah, the contact with Kemp's on Smith's layup and contact for Jones's shot. Good back and forth. Letting him earn it. But key free throws here for Kyle Gray. Man, Laverne Bonita High School.
First free throw up, no good. Missed opportunity for Gray, leading all scorers for Citrus. Second free throw is good. So Citrus with their first lead in a while at 4:07 to go here in the second half. Wise will bring it up. This is the part in the ball game where you miss a player like Julian Payton, such a great floor general in clutch moments. He's going to have to step up. Nuachukwu double team comes. That one tapped out of bounds. I thought that went off of Gray.
I thought so too, but they're saying otherwise.
Smith will slow things up. Got to get a good shot. Demarie Jones now guarding the best player for Citrus. Smith hangs in the air at the elbow. 12-footer is good.
Great defense, better offense for Smith.
Just a tough shot. We have a timeout. Antelope Valley, they want to talk it over. 3:26 to go. The Tides have turned here late. Semifinal number 1 of the 2017 Tartar Classic here from Compton. Back to battle here, 3:26 to go. And Citrus is taking command here late in semifinal number 1 of the Tartar Classic here in 2017. Second annual tournament here at Compton College. Mike Zepeda, Jeff Stoynoff, Jay Holloway.
It's all right.
He's here with us in spirit.
Yes, he is.
Demarie Jones finishes at the rim, cuts it to a 1-point deficit. Jay Holloway, Matt Henson. The entire SoCalCollegeSports.com crew in one way or another. Clark from 3, can't lose him. It's a 44-on-44 crime as Austin Clark hits it in the face of Jamar Kemp. Marie Jones loses the handle.
AVC falling apart.
With the near steal, tapped out of bounds, Bailey. That's incredible effort from Osi Nuachukwu. Live action. Wattell will bring it in out of bounds. Near 5-second call. Timeout to Citrus. They lead it by 4. Looking to add to it when we come back. Down to the nitty-gritty here, 2:41 to go. It's a 4-point lead after a three-pointer from Clark. Austin Clark hitting at about 50% on the season from three. He had 22 in the win yesterday over L.A. Pierce. He led the Owls on the perimeter again. They lose him. Bailey inside, misses a point-blank layup.
You have to make those down inside.
Get exactly what they wanted, and now Antelope Valley with a chance to close the gap. Kemp with some separation inside, picks up his dribble, wide open. Miles Wise, no. Demarie Jones flies in for the rebound, picks it up, a lot of contact down low, lays it up and lays it in, and Demarie Jones now with 24.
Great second effort from Jones. Finding a way to get the ball to the rim and in. Look out for a screen and roll here, Mike.
Check that, 25 now for Demarie.
To try and get that switch with Kemp.
That one a near steal, and it is a steal. Kemp poked it away.
Good hands by Jamar Kemp.
1:30 to go, 77-75, down the stretch we come. Demarie with it out front, guarded by Smith. Demarie looking for some contact. Timeout called by Demarie Jones alertly. Could have argued that it maybe got away from him.
Look, he lost possession on the way down.
And Coach Taylor in Demarie's ear saying, hey, look, son, they're not going to call that at this juncture of the ball game. He knows exactly what he's trying to do, get a cheapie, but not late, 1:18 to go. The Marauders looking to even things up, to take a timeout here, try to regroup offensively with 12 on the shot clock when we come back.
And spread the word, everybody. If you have friends or family that couldn't make it to tonight's games, be sure to let them know that they can watch all of our broadcasts for free of charge on our website at www.SoCalCollegeSports.com, or also on our YouTube channel at SoCalCollegeSports1. And be sure to tweet out to us whether or not you want to let us know how we're doing, or you just have a shout out to one of your favorite players or teams. Be sure to let them know that they can do so at SoCalCollegeSpo, S-P-O. AVC leads Citrus leads 77-75. Back in a moment.
$1:18 to go. Antelope Valley with the ball. Demarie Jones inbounds to Miles Wise. 7 on the shot clock. Osi Nwachukwu traveled. Picked up his pivot foot before he went. Costly turnover.
You have to get a stop here.
You still have time. You're not in a must-foul situation. 1:10 to go, 77-75. This is obviously a team that knows how to shoot the basketball. You don't want to foul them.
And another key point, though, for Citrus, Floyd has 4 fouls. So if you can get a switch on him on defense and make him guard you without fouling you, that puts you in the advantage.
Well, Bailey strikes me as a player that's pretty good at cleaning up the glass, and not necessarily the type of player that gets shots and gets offense by himself. I don't see him going one-on-one with.
Well, more so on the pick and roll, though. I think I'm on a switch.
And here we go. Exactly what you ordered here, Jay. Smith turns the corner, kicks out. Clark from 3 in the dagger. No. Rebound, weak side. Watts Hale, a huge one. White trying to call a timeout, and they will. That's a huge offensive rebound from the weak side by Trevon Watts-Hale. Timeout Citrus, 48 seconds to go, and the Owls with a 2-point lead.
Ram trucks are America's longest lasting pickup truck, and you can buy your Ram truck at H.W. Hunter Ram of the West, L.A. County's #1 Ram truck dealer. With knowledgeable truck experts, great deals, and an inventory as big as a wide open West. Choose from hundreds of pickup trucks and commercial vehicles. And you can find your Ram of the West at Hunter Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in the Lancaster Auto Mall and ramofthewest.com.
offensive rebound from Trayvon Watts-Hale results in another possession here for Citrus. 45 seconds to go. The Owls with a 2-point lead. A bucket puts the Marauders in a precarious situation. Kemp cuts off the drive for Smith. Near travel by Smith. Nearly threw it away. Here's Gray. Gray, he dragged the pivot foot. Where's the travel? 8 on the shot clock. A carry, near carry from Smith. Relocate to the corner. Demarie Jones trying to run Clark off the three-point line. Up ahead, Jamar Kemp all by himself. Lays it up and he'll lay it in. Tie ball game, 15 seconds to go. Might we see back-to-back overtime tilts here on day 2 of the Tartar Classic here from Compton.
Key play for Floyd here. Got beat again off the dribble.
Nuwachukwu and 1! 2 seconds to go, and Gray with a dagger. Whoa! Let's see that one more time. Nuwachukwu a little late. Didn't have quite the elevation that he needed. Just terrific offensive effort from Kyle Gray.
But again, Mike, great recognition. You know he had Floyd on you. You can beat him anything you want to. Went right around him again. Great move by Gray.
Free throw is good. It wasn't pretty, but they'll take it. Now you need a desperation heave from deep. Demarie Jones will heave from half court. Shot is up, no good, and that'll do it. AVC, a valiant effort here in the semifinal. The Tartar Classic comes up short. It's one of the best teams in Southern California. Citrus College moves on to the final tomorrow at 6 p.m. Back in a moment with a brief post-game wrap-up. You are watching 3C2A men's basketball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Insurance companies, law enforcement agencies, and big corporations don't always think about the consequences of their actions. When a family suffers a tragic loss, that
It's a final. Citrus moves on with an 80-77 victory. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway, Matt Henson on today's coverage of the Tartar Classic. And Jay, a terrific performance. Comes up just short for Antelope Valley, minus Julian Payton. Obviously a key cog in what they want to do, facilitating down the stretch. And you saw Citrus take control late, largely in part due to, I got to tell you, Antelope Valley didn't seem to know what they wanted to do in big situations down the stretch.
Well, I think the key point, what happened in the last 2 minutes or so in the game, was Jones got tired.
Yeah.
He had the ball a lot in his hands, and he just got fatigued as the game was going on. He had a great game, 20-plus points, but he could not finish the game off with the ball to the basket.
Kyle Gray in the clutch comes up with an and one to seal the game and a three-point win. He finishes with 27 and 4 rebounds. Jeremy Smith, 22 and 6 assists. How about the three-headed monster for Antelope Valley today? Marie Jones, 25 and 7. Osi Nuachukwu, 22 and 8. And Floyd with 19, 9 and 3. Jamar Kemp, not a lot in the scoring column, but I got to tell you, he did a pretty good job facilitating the basketball. Not only facilitating, but he did a pretty good job rebounding too. He finishes again in double digits as he finishes with 12 rebounds on the day, 4 assists. That led the team. Second game in a row that Kemp, the leader in assists. Yesterday was him and Peyton with 5 each.
Well, I think the key thing was Kemp was very good with passing, but he could have been more aggressive on offense for his own self.
Yeah, he only took 4 shots. He had a double-double yesterday. Would have liked to have seen him be more aggressive, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. That'll do it for our coverage here. Not sure if we'll have coverage tomorrow. We will find out later this evening. Pay attention to the website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. You will be notified of any new events that get scheduled. For Jay Holloway, for Jeff Stoynoff, Matt Henson, special thanks to Melody Stockwell, SID here, Junior Dominguez, athletic director here at Compton College, and everybody here that helped out with the broadcast. Thank you. Special thanks to everybody, Coach Higgins, Keith Higgins for Compton, letting us do what we do here at Compton Gym. Thank you for watching.